The band of the penny. The band of the penny is because it's wasted and not picked up when dropped like a quarter, dime, possibly a nickel. I said possibly a nickel. Nickel gets picked up because it's shiny. The band of a penny. The band of the penny. The band of the penny is because I want to believe they saying it costs a certain amount, 3 cents to 4 cents to make 1 penny. Think of it like this: it costs $4 to make a burger, but you sell it for 3. Why? Think about it. Now the band of the penny, wasted money they call it. Wasted money and free money at the same time. Because if somebody drop a penny, 89 times out of 100 they're not picking it up. So the next person or whoever may feel to bend over and pick it up becomes the billionaire. No, not totally or literally the billionaire, but they pick up some money. If you pick it up 100 times, that means you bent over 100 times for a cheap price just to get a whole dollar 100 times. 1 quarter, 25 cents. You only have to bend over 4 times to get a solid dollar. But you making a lot of noise with that dollar. Dollar. Therefore, they manipulating our thoughts, but also telling the truth with not a double standard, but multiplied standards, point of views, and perspectives, because nothing's that cheap anymore. Not even penny candy. Even penny candy went up past 5 cents. You used to could get a pack of 9 letters for 25 cents. Now you get a 4 pack for about, I ain't even finna, I mean not a 4 pack, but 4 pieces, four cube 9 liters, 4 to 5 in a wrap pack. I think it's 4 to 5 9 liters, square 9 liters. For dang near the price of a whole pack of 9 liters that costed a certain price from before the 80s, and it changed. We in 2026 now. That was before my time too as well. So I was here during a time where things were for a short period of time changing fast. The band of a penny. The band of the penny. Pay attention to what's around you and how far you got to travel to pay the same price after something changed near you. Because it can be found, but it's going to be less stock available. Less stock held individually by people or companies. The band of the penny is for them to be able to withhold that amount every time the incoming comes in, meaning the exchange rate of something. that comes in consistently or traded or bartered consistently. That's why they made money or coins or paper dollars. It's because the barter system, it was moving or trying to be bartered at a pace that was not so easy or too simple to keep up with the pace of consumption. Meaning people will compete for that purchase. Whoever comes with the money to purchase the stock or the merchandise or material or brand, which goes back to materials or item, that person wants to purchase and multiple people have the item, they will fight for you to buy it from them. Meaning the two holders will battle each other, or multiple holders will battle each other before the person even purchased from one holder. Because unless they split their home money and say, I'll buy from you, you, and you just to keep the peace, now they got one good product and two or more bad products just to keep the peace and wasted money, meaning they're selling more than one stream of the same product, possibly if it's the same product. Let's talk about cattle, just so we can kind of be general with the barter system. Not houses, but if you got people that sell these type of cows that eat this type of food with no injections, and then you got these cows that eat certain type of food with injections, some people might not want to take or eat the injection cow. They want a pure cow that's not infected or holding these injected serums or medicines or whatever they may be injecting a cow with to grow faster. I don't want to use the word steroid, I already just have, but they don't want to consume that cow that has those injections in them. But then it gets even worse over time grow on and go on, because the grass or whatever feed that the cow is consuming has changed because of it's been pollinated by chemicals over the generations, decades and centuries, depending on locations. So the grass grows with this inside the grass. So the cow is eating the grass. That's what I mean. So they imply the word organic politically because now it's a joke over so long. People been knowing and they've been seeing people consuming these things. So it becomes not mattering. I don't want to use the word obsolete before using the word obsolete. Therefore, people know and people still eating this stuff, so they put it in there anyway. So now both cows, that the one that consumes steroids or is being injected with steroids, eats the grass, and the one that doesn't get injected with steroids or medicine or injections eat the grass. They both eating the grass. Now both cows are contaminated, but this one person bought this cow, that cow, that cow, and that cow, 4 to 5 cows, and now they got 2 out of 5 cows that's contaminated, which all of them are contaminated, and they're unsatisfied with their purchase because over time products are made, I don't know how to say it, but they're made less qualified to stretch. They call it a way of calling it a stretching method. Nothing's pure, supposedly no more. Nothing's clean. So the word organic was used politically to manipulate the transfusion of things that's not going to stop. Organic is like them saying, or yeah, we're nicking them because they're doing it anyway. So you got to think about the NIC in organic when you say organic. They're nicking you. It's already in them. They're not stopping. They're still giving it to you. They're going to continue, and you're going to continue eating it, and it continues to grow within you slowly, organically, they say. You eating it, we putting it in there, you not mad. You know we putting it in there, you still eating it. It's organic. So however you want to look at it, that's how they're training people to consume products, regardless, contaminated or not contaminated. It's going to become political or a location error before things change. And it's not going to change. Most of the time, people say it gets worse. I'm going to stop talking right there. But that's what I have to say so far on the band of the penny. It was a way to save the government money as they manipulate us to still take and consume money, utilizing money for what we need. The band of the penny. Thank you for listening. Finally, Flint, Michigan, March 4th, 1:23 a.m.